What's going on, YouTube? This is SG1 Sports, and you're watching our Pac-12 football channel. We've got our Pac-12 tournament bracket for you here today, tomorrow. This tournament is going to start. We're doing this on all of our conference channels. We are doing conference tournaments on NCAA football just for the fun of it. We're going to do a 64-team tournament, a March Madness-style tournament after the college football season ends. So this will just kind of lead into that and give you guys some simulations while, now that the season's over, because we did the regular season simulations each week. The bowl games are going to be on our main channel because it's not Pac-12 versus Pac-12, so it wouldn't make sense to put those on conference channels. So anyways, here is the bracket. Oregon, Utah, USC, and Cal, those teams get the byes. We had some three-way ties that I had to really go through and break down the tiebreakers because the teams were tied. They all had a tie against each other. Anyways, we had to go down the list on the tiebreakers a little bit. But Oregon is the number 1 seed. They will play the winner of Arizona State and Washington State. That'll be a pretty fun matchup there. Who would have thought Washington State would wind up 5th in the North? I think most people expected them to do a little bit better. Washington will host Arizona in the first round as well. The winner of that game will face USC. So Oregon, I think, has they have a chance for some revenge against Arizona State. If they could meet in a rematch there in the second round, that would be really interesting. We're doing home and away for the first 2 rounds. The final 4 will be at neutral site locations. So Oregon will have a chance. If Arizona State wins, they'll get some revenge. Have a chance to get some revenge on them. They'll play that game at home. So that's the left side of the bracket. Let's move on now to the right side of the bracket. Utah with the number 1 seed out of the South will face the winner of Oregon State and Colorado. Who expected Oregon State to be ahead of Washington State and Stanford in the North? I know I didn't. Colorado finished about where we expected. So that'll be a good matchup there. Oregon State and Colorado. Winner will face Utah. UCLA will take on Stanford. As bad as UCLA's season was, they still finished 3rd in the South because of the tiebreakers. And that's an interesting game there because you had 2 teams that some people had pretty high expectations for this year. UCLA and Stanford, both teams had pretty bad years. And again, I know UCLA did finish 3rd in the South, but it was not a great year. So UCLA and Stanford will meet there. The winner will face Cal. Cal won the tiebreakers. I believe Cal, Washington, and Oregon State, I think we're all 3 tied there. And then I think we had a 3-way tie in the South. I can't remember exactly how all that played out. But this is it. This is how the tournament is going to go. We're going to go right down the list here. So Arizona State and Washington State will be first. That game will be tomorrow. All of these games will be at 10 o'clock Eastern time, 9 o'clock Central time. So that would be 7 o'clock Pacific time if you're out in Pac-12 country. And we're going to go through this thing, go through and do the entire, I think it'll be 11 games. So we'll have 11 straight nights of games as we crown a Pac-12 tournament champion on NCAA football. Should be fun. Hope you guys enjoy it. You guys can give me your thoughts on anything you want to add down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more here on the SG1 Sports Pac-12 football channel.